Emotional laziness. It's actually a phrase or an expression I haven't seen or heard anywhere else. So I'm going to claim it as mine. Emotional laziness. And it's not a good thing. I'll try to explain what I mean by emotional laziness. On my main channel, I'm doing a series of videos about toughness, especially mental toughness. There is something called emotional toughness, and I would say that emotional laziness is the opposite of that. Emotional laziness is when you don't want to get involved emotionally with anyone or anything. It's when you design your life so that you won't be emotionally attached to people. Now, well, some would say, well, you know, that can be wise, you know, more freedom and so on, because if you're emotionally attached to other people, you will suffer if they suffer. If you lose them, you will suffer. If they die, you suffer. So it's easier not to be attached to anyone or anything. But the thing is, it makes you lazy, and you get into a habit of not caring about anyone but yourself. And I believe that as human beings, we are meant on a deep level, even on a physiological level, we are meant to care about other people. We are meant to be part of a family, a group. It's just natural to us. We are not solitary animals. And I know there are people out there who will say, oh, I'm a lone wolf. Yeah, I'm totally fine by myself. Well, you know, people are different, and you know, I enjoy my own company. I can, you know, I don't need other people, and I guess I'm one of those people who have had to, you know, find happiness and comfort in my own company. So there certainly is an element of, you know, of that in everyone, and more in certain people, I would say. Some people are lone wolves, but we can't deny our natural instincts when it comes to caring about other people, and when it comes to being part of a group, being part of a family, having kids, you know, seeing your DNA in the next generation, and so on. And emotional laziness seems to be very common in Europe, North America, these days. And it's because, you know, you don't need other people. Well, you do need other people, but our societies here they've become so that you can have an okay life. You know, you don't need other people. You don't have to depend on other people here. And that's a good thing, but it's also something that can make people emotionally lazy. there is another element to this. So the first element is that people choose not to get involved. They choose not to be emotional about anything. But there is another element here, and it's a bit difficult to talk about, because this is something that is painful to many people, and it affects lots of people, sadly. When people try to escape their emotions, especially using some kind of substance, a chemical substance, okay? I don't want this video to be demonetized, so let's just keep it at that. And I'm trying not to be judgmental about people who do that, because there are people who have suffered trauma, and traumatized people have they want to escape, because the first thing on their minds when they wake up is that pain, and it's the last thing on their mind before they go to sleep at night, if they manage to get any sleep at all. So I do understand that people are suffering and they want to escape, but it's still laziness. It's still laziness. It's still about people not taking responsibility for their emotions, I would say. I know it's easy for me to say, because I haven't been traumatized like I haven't been seriously traumatized. I think I can I wouldn't even compare myself to people who have been I don't know, in wars. There are people who have seen their mates being shot to death next to them, and so on, and there are women who have suffered abuse. So I get it. Well, I get that I don't get it, in a way. It's again, I don't judge anyone for trying to escape those emotions, but it's still laziness, and we should identify it as laziness. And here's the thing: you will never get through those emotions. You will never get through that pain and out the other end if you don't deal with it. If you continue escaping, if you continue to escape, the pain will always be there, and you will never get rid of it, because you're too lazy. You're too lazy to deal with it. So emotional laziness is something that we should avoid. It's harmful, and as I said, it is the opposite of emotional toughness. But okay, that's all I wanted to say today, and hope you enjoyed the video. And, we'll talk later. Take care and stay strong.